Assalamu alaikum student of class 12. I am your ICT teacher Khurshid Alam Rani from Square High School and College, and today I am going to discuss about language and translator program, which is from your ICT book chapter 5. So let's get started. What is program? A program is number of instruction or instruction sets for solving problems by using computer. What is programming? A special technique for creating computer programs is called computer programming. And who is programmer? Someone who does programming is known as a programmer. Now, what is programming language? Language that is used by a programmer for programming is called the program's language or programming language. Types of programming language. Computer languages mainly three types. 1. Machine languages, 2. Assembly language, and 3. High level language. Here we can see that high level language is converted by a compiler or interpreter, then go to machine codes, and after that it goes to hardware or processor. On the other hand, low level language by using assembler converts into machine code and then go to processor. Machine language. Machine language is the computer's own language. This is the basic language of computers. In this language, only zeros and ones are used. That's why computers can directly understand any instruction given in this language. This allows us to communicate with the computer directly. The instructions given in the machine language can be divided into 4 categories. 1. Arithmetic, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. 2. Control, that is load, store, jump, etc. 3. Input output, that is read and write. And 4. Direct use, that is start, halt and end, etc. Advantages of machine language. The main advantage of machine language is that it can directly communicate with computers. Number 2. There is no need to convert machine language. That's why it works fast. And number 3. Machine language does not need large memory. And number 4. To understand the inner structure of a computer, this language is needed. Disadvantages of machine language. No program is generally understood in machine language. It is hard to write in machine language because of zeros and ones. Writing program in this language take a lot of time and more likely wrong. It is difficult to find and correct errors. The biggest disadvantage of this language is that written programs for a computer cannot be used on the other computers. Machine language is also called low-level language. Assembly language. Assembly language is also called symbolic language. It started uses in 1950. This language was widely used in second-generation computers. In assembly language, the instructions and data address are given with a symbol and not a binary or hexadecimal number. This symbol is called symbolic code or mnemonic code. It is easily understandable. For example, addition is written as add, subtraction is written as sub, multiplication is written as mul, division is written as div. Every instruction has 4 parts in assembly language. 1. Label, 2. Opcode, 3. Operation, and 4. Comment. Advantages of assembly language. The program written in assembly language is easier than machine language. The program takes less time to write. It's easy to change the program. Disadvantages of assembly language. It's a machine-dependent language, needs translator program. Programmer needs proper knowledge about machine to write the program. It's difficult to find error. Different machines use different assembly language. High-level language. High-level language is similar to human language. The program written in high-level language can be used in different types of machine. This language is beyond the control of computers, hence this language is called high-level language. It is easy to understand for people, but computers cannot understand directly, so need to convert it into machine language with the help of translator program. Classification of high-level language. Depending on the application, high-level language is of two types. 1. General purpose language. The language which is suitable for all kind of work is called general purpose language. These are Basic, Pascal, C, etc. And number 2, special purpose language. The programming language that was designed for a specific function such as COBOL, ALGOL, Fortran, etc. Advantages of high-level language. It's easy to write programs in high-level language and takes less time to write. Finding errors and corrections is easy. In order to create programs in this language, there is no need to know about the internal structure of a computer. Written programs for one type of computer can run on the different models of computer. Disadvantages of high-level language. The main problem of high-level language is that it cannot communicate with computers directly. Programs need to be translated for the computers, needs large memory space. Use of high-level language for making big program, making large program for huge data processing, in order to create software for those areas where a lot of memory space is needed, for creating complex mathematical calculation software, for creating application package software, different types of automatic process control work. Some popular high-level languages. COBOL, it's a business applications. Fortran, for engineering and scientific applications. Pascal, for general use and as a teaching tool. C and C++, it's a general purpose, currently most popular. Prolog, for artificial intelligence. Java, general all-purpose programming. .NET, general or web applications. Translator program. Programs written in machine language are called object program, and those written in other languages are called source program. Translators are programs that convert source program into object programs. Computers can only understand machine language, but programs written in machine language are difficult for human to understand. So human write programs in high level or assembly language, then convert them into machine language with a translator. Classification of translator program. There are three types of translator program or software. 1. Assembler, 2. Interpreter, and 3. Compiler. Interpreter converts high-level language into lower-level language, assembly language, and binary language, and compiler converts high-level language into lower-level language. On the other hand, assembler converts computer instruction into binary zeros and ones. Assembler. Assembler translates programs written in assembly language into machine language. If there is an error in the program, an error message is given. Main function of assembler: converts mnemonic code into machine language, converts symbolic addresses into machine language addresses, gives error message if there are any errors, keeps all instructions and addresses in the main memory. Compiler. A compiler is a kind of translator which converts high-level language into machine language. In other words, a compiler converts source program into object program. There are two main steps to compile a program. In the first step, compiler reads every line of the source program and converts into an object program. If there are errors in the source program, then the compiler gives an error message to the user to fix the error. This error message is called compile time diagnostic error message. If a program is compiled once, then there is no need to compile anymore. In the second step, the newly translated object program is executed based on data to show the result. Main function of compiler: converts source program into machine language, identify the range of main memory, Prepare a written form of source program and object program. If there are any errors in the source program, make a list of errors while translating. Advantages of compiler. Compiler translates the entire program together so that execution of program is less time consuming. If a program is compiled once, then there is no need to compile anymore. Errors are shown in the monitor at the same time. Programs converted through the compiler are fully converted into machine program. Disadvantages of compiler. Compiler shows all the errors together so that correction of the programs need more time. Compilers are big programs so need a lot of memory. Debugging and testing is slow. Interpreter. Like compiler, interpreter program also converts high-level language into machine language. Unlike compilers, which first convert source programs into object program and then shows the latest results, interpreters do not convert source program into object programs. Instead, interpreter executes line by line and shows results instantly. Advantages of interpreter. Error correction and changes are easy. Interpreter programs are small in size and take less space in the memory, normally used in small computers. Disadvantages of interpreter. Cannot fully convert into machine language, needs translation every time before working. Okay student, that was all about for today. In next class, I will discuss about program design model and algorithm and flowchart. Till then, goodbye.